of Greggsville, Blessing Health Systems, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah D. Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings, all about dance and more, Main Street Repair, the Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, Rolling Greens Golf Course, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, Hindeker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Service Master with locations in Quincy, Jacksonville, Macomb, and Fulton County, Bemis Lawn Services, Land Guys Broker Toby Stay, A Rustic Garden. Now it's time for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. And we've got junior high girls basketball for you tonight on the station with Brown County versus West Prairie. We'll have the 7th grade game and the 8th grade game for you tonight. Luckily, they're at home, and we're able to do some broadcasting for this junior high squad. Let's take a look at the pregame brought to you by Scranton Heating and Cooling. Welcome to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or 217-773-2626. With that, we'll take a quick station break. We'll be back after these messages.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Let's talk about holiday savings. That's correct, the holidays are around the corner. Stop by any McKay Napa Auto Parts store for your holiday shopping. Milwaukee Tools. We've got heated vests in stock now. We have full line of Craftsman tools. We also have Napa toolboxes, Napa battery chargers. How about get your husband something that he really wants for Christmas beside a pair of socks or a shirt or a tie that he doesn't need? Get the good stuff with Napa know-how. Don't forget to shop online, and thank you for your business.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more, and the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. It's brought to you by Scranton Heating and Cooling. You'll find them on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. Steve Surratt, Brian Ingram alongside tonight. Yep. Now you're going to have to behave yourself with the headset on tonight.
I'll try not to coach from here.
Okay. We'll have you get the microphone a little closer to your mouth.
Yep.
There we go. That makes a huge difference. And we're glad that you could join us tonight. You get to see these girls play just about every game they play, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun watching, the 7th grade group improving every game, and I'm watching that 8th grade group just being successful as they were last year, and it's been a lot of fun.
And I noticed the same thing because I got to do the very first game of the year for these girls, and the 7th grade game was a little hard to watch that first night, but I've seen they've won a couple ball games and they've scored more points, and the things that they're doing different, they're playing a better brand of ball.
They are. The things are starting to click. They're working better together. They're taking care of the ball. They're getting shots off. A lot of great things happen in that group and making them better every time they come on the floor.
And my thing, they're being more physical.
Yes. Yeah.
And they weren't very physical at the beginning. It's like they were scared to get a foul, and it's like, hey, you all need to step it up till you start having foul trouble.
Yep. There's a little bit of they're getting that physicality, and then it's just learning the balance and trying to figure that balance out. And there's a little bit more growing that needs to happen on that side of things. But there's a lot of improvement top to bottom.
Okay, with that, we'll take another quick station break. You're listening to Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. We'll be back with the keys to the game, and then probably after another break, the starting lineups for tonight's broadcast.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Located in the beautiful countryside of Brown County, Rolling Greens is one of the most beautiful 18-hole championship golf courses in west central Illinois. The golf course offers Monday unlimited play for just $22 and Senior Day Wednesday with discounted greens fees and free lunch. Rolling Greens memberships are inexpensive and include free range balls, discounted league play, and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
When was the last time you had a great night's sleep? Sleep Tight, your locally owned bedding specialty store offering only beds made right here in the US of A. Come shop our all-American made brands such as Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. And as always, we offer interest-free financing, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress.
Better bed, less money, Sleep Tight.
Sleep Tight.
The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Owning a home can come with lots of surprises like water damage, leaky roofs, fire damage, and mold. You're not alone. Call Service Master Cleaning and Restoration today. We're a family-owned business serving Quincy, Jacksonville, Macomb, and Fulton County, Illinois.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.
Stacy Rat, Brian Ingram back with you on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. And tell you what, you've maybe turned your heat on recently just to take the chill off the house. You might want to check those filters and have things checked out. Scranton's has got a maintenance program that you can give them a call, and they'll come out on a regular basis, spring and fall, and make sure you're ready to go for each season out there. So give them a call at Scranton Heating and Cooling, 773-2626. Let's do the keys of the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Family Medicine Care is right across the street here at 521 East Main Street at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. I was there today, got in, got out. Dr. Blanchard is there. Stop in and see him, 217-773-7105 for an appointment at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. Okay, for these 7th graders, Brian, to be successful tonight, what are the keys that they need to do to be successful?
Number one, they have to take care of the ball. They cannot lose possessions by turnovers. It's one thing if they can get shots off, but they cannot have turnovers and lose possessions by turnovers. Number two, they have to make free throws. I've seen quite a few games that they're in single-digit percentage from the free throw line, and they're still shooting 20 to 30 free throws in a game because they're getting shots off and they're working hard, but they're not able to score anything because they can't make a free throw. So those are the two big ones that come to right off the top of my head for the 7th grade group.
Okay, if you think it may be a heart attack, a stroke, or stop thinking and start dialing 911. Quick action can save a life. Brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. We'll go through the starting lineups. Brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a driving guide, go to drivefordot.com. Starters for West Prairie look like this. It'll be McClure, Reeves, Stanberry, Kindheart, and Flam. For Brown County, it'll be Taylor, Cassing, Boylan, Fullerton, and Craven. And that's your starting lineups, brought to you by Dot Transportation. 7th grade game. Girls will have the broadcast here for you coming up. And Cassing controls the tip. Fullerton's going to look at bringing the ball up. Pulls up, gives it in to Boylan. Boylan over to Craven. Craven down to Cassing. She turns, shoots, no good. Rebound underneath the basket there by Kindheart. And they're going to call
jump ball.
Jump ball. If I had a dime for every one of those, we'd probably see tonight, Brian.
Yep. A lot of jump balls in junior high girls.
Inbounds to Kindheart. Throws it back across. That's Stanberry. Stanberry pulls up and throws it over to McClure, and it's knocked out of bounds by Boylan. Pretty close to a foul there. She was almost on the back.
Yep, that's where I was thinking. Got away with one.
Inbound by Stanberry. She gets it in for Reeves to set it up. Throws it to the right side. It's picked up by Taylor. She's going to go coast to coast on this off the backboard, and good.
Great.
And makes it a Brown County 2-0 game.
Great anticipation right there.
And that's one of the people that I've seen grow a lot since the start of this season.
Yep.
Full court pressure by Brown County. That's the signature for any Brown County team these days. Ball knocked.
Got away with another one there, I think.
And that is becoming a Brown County signature. Boys, girls, junior high, whatever. Let's pressure the ball.
Yeah, it is. It is, and we've found a lot of success.
Timeout on the floor with it. Brown County 2 and West Prairie nothing.
Hey, Hornet fans, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty. Sometimes people ask me what the value of using a realtor really is. Listen, there's tons, from marketing to the paperwork to the legal documents that have to be filled out when you're selling a home. I would love to talk to you more about what it looks like to use your local realtor. We've been in the business 12 years and serving Brown County since day one. We'd love the opportunity to work with you, so if you're in the market to buy or sell, give me a call or text at 217-491-0812.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. The inbound's going to be Kindheart bringing the ball inbound for West Prairie. 2-0 Brown County here in the first quarter. 5:16 left. Ball in the corner. That's Hodges. She gets the ball stolen away. Taylor ends up with it. She'll bring it back to the middle. Shoots the shot off the glass. No good. Rebound. Knocked around on the floor. Scrum on the floor. And another jump ball. That'll be Brown County basketball. That's 2 already, Brian.
Yep. Good anticipation. Good pressure.
Fullerton inbounds, gets it into Cassing off the board, no good. And I figured I wouldn't bring the shot counters out until the 8th grade game, Brian.
I know, I was thinking about that.
Because that'll be a little, they're in the bag over there
Yeah.
if you want to pull them out. But,
Yep.
yeah, a lot of misses.
A lot of misses, yeah. And there's less misses than the beginning of the season, and that's what's fun, seeing them get better.
That's Hodges. She's double teamed. Going to be a jump. Oh, didn't get the jump. She falls down and called traveling. Okay.
Well, got away another way with another one.
Yeah, I mean, we could have 3 fouls here pretty
Yeah,
easily.
yeah.
But I think, understanding that this is 7th grade and it's girls, it's going to be a little messy.
Yep.
Inbound to Cassing, back to Fullerton. Brown County will set up their offense. Taylor's got it on the left-hand side, dribbles in, nothing. Feeds it on top to Boylan, and it was knocked away, and she's going to get it over and back. Nope.
But didn't call it.
And underneath the Craven, in for 2.
It was a good pass, good move for her.
4-0 with 4:26 left here in the first. Again, Hodges tries to bring the ball up, but we're not going to get away with that one.
No, got a foul on Fullerton. Just a little too much body there.
And again, the key, we teach this on every level. I was taught this, don't reach. Just just get your arms out there.
Yep.
If you stay a safe distance away, you can do the same thing effectively. Ball stolen away, ends up in Fullerton's hands. Double dribble.
Yep. Fullerton do it too. She took 2 dribbles, heard the whistle, and she goes, oh, darn it.
Ball will be inbounded. That's Reeves. She gets it over to Stanberry. She's being pressured. Finally gets it over the line to Hodges. Hodges, the left-hand side. She'll set up the offense now for West Prairie. Left-hand side, Kindheart down low. That was to Kelly. No good for West Prairie.
Good board for Cassing. Good positioning for her, and pulled that thing down.
Taylor pulls the dribble, gets it to Fullerton. She pushes her way in there. Top of the key to Boylan. She feeds to Craven. And going to be a push from behind called on Kelly. Ashlyn Kelly with the foul. Down to 3:35, Brian, 4-0 on the ball game. Fullerton will inbound. Coming out of the ball game is Reeves. Ball fed underneath the basket. Cassing, no good. Rebound by Taylor, no good. Cassing with the rebound, blocked. Taylor with the shot, no good. Taylor with another shot, no good.
Hey.
And finally up, Cassing, and makes the shot.
Padding the rebounding stats right there.
Well, and again, it's good when you get those many offensive boards. That means you're being active under the basket.
For
You
sure.
don't shoot the ball and give up.
Yep. Nope, everyone is in there and fighting for it.
I'll let you have the foul shots.
Cassing at the first free throw, and it's up, and no rim contact. So we had a lane violation on 21, so she gets to shoot her and one.
Yeah, that was your practice shot.
Yeah, practice shot is a good thing. Next shot up and missed again. So we got a violation of missing the rim, so West Prairie takes the ball.
Inbounded by McGrew. She's in the ball game now. Ball's lost. Boylan has it and was tied up for a second by Hodges. I called black as it went off of Boylan's foot there, Brian.
Yep. That's the 7th grade group has really improved on their defensive side of things.
Fullerton sets up the offense, goes into the lane off the backboard, no good as it hits the rim. Fought for on the rebound. That was Kelly on the rebound, but Taylor ends up with the ball for Brown County. She'll drive the lane wide open, can't make the shot. The ball's knocked around, ends up with Fullerton. Fullerton shoots the ball, no good. Rebound finally to West Prairie for McClure. McClure gets the ball to Hodges. She'll get it across the line. That's one of the few times that they've got the ball across the line. And stolen away. Boylan ends up with the ball and double dribble. So the press is very effective, Brian,
Yes,
for
it is.
Brown County.
It is. They've improved so much in that level of just anticipation and knowing where they need to be on the floor and covering people up.
Kindheart inbounds, but it's taken away by Taylor. Anticipated that. Goes down, feeds low.
Wonderful.
Nice feed to Fullerton. No good. She gets her own rebound, goes back up. No good. Cassing with the rebound, puts it in. Doing a good job on the offensive boards, making it 6-0 with 2:23 left here in the first. You're going to call a blocking foul. Is that going to be on Fullerton again?
Yep, that's her second.
I told her she needed to be aggressive.
Yep.
She'll get a little break, and with that little break, Maddie Stroud will come into the ball game. 8-0, Brown County with the lead here. I missed a point there someplace. Inbounded, gets past Kindheart, ends up in Cass and can't get the ball. It goes off of her.
Yeah, Carson. I think Carson has 2, Callie has 4, and Taylor has 2.
Brown County in a 2-3 on the inbound. And Flam will bring the ball in. And Kindheart will have a seat as Flam comes into the ball game. Ball into the basket. Grabbed by Cassing, kicked out to Taylor. She's got almost an open floor. She's going to go coast to coast off the rim. No good. Rebound, fought for. Scrum on the floor. And jump ball. Brown County's basketball.
Maddie got in there and got physical and went after that thing.
Taylor inbounds. Finds Cassing wide open under the basket. In for 2.
What a great move for Cassing to cut in the inside lane of against the defense.
Cut right in front, got the ball, went right up with the ball
Sure
too.
did. Oh.
Ball on the floor, Cassing ends up with it, gets it to Taylor. Taylor to Stroud. Stroud shoots, no good. Comes back in. She can't do that, right?
No.
Nobody had touched the ball
No.
since she.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
checking my basketball rules
No.
there, Brian.
No.
I learned a volleyball rule today, or the other night at a funeral visitation. I actually talked to Central's volleyball coach. I didn't know that you can only substitute 18 times, not counting your libero.
Well, I knew there was a limit, but I didn't know what the limit was. They count them every time. Yep.
Yep, and that libero can only serve for one person.
Yep.
So I'm getting more educated on volleyball now that the season's over with. Ball goes out of bounds.
Nino got a good job getting a hand in passing lane and got a deflect out of bounds. West Prairie keeps it though.
Ball inbound. Stroud got the basketball. Nice pick off by her. Brings the ball down. She's trying to fight her way in. Puts it across backside to Taylor off the rim. No good. And rebound goes out to Hodges. She'll bring it back the other direction. Gets cut off right where you're supposed to. Kindheart down low. That is McGrew. Ball knocked away.
Nina in the right position again. Got a hand on it and saved a bucket there. Good hustle for her.
Stanberry comes out of the ball game. And I believe, let's see, we got Hodges and Flam in the ball game, and a ball given to McClure. She takes a long 3, no good. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Brown County up 10-0. Bullion with the rebound, gives it to Cassing. Cassing out front to Stroud. Stroud the ball ends up in Taylor's hands. Off the glass, no good. Stroud with the rebound, no good. Rebound, Taylor. And picked off by McClure. She'll bring it the other way for West Prairie. Back over, that'll be Reeves. She'll set up the offense for West Prairie. Goes to the right side. Taylor steps in, just steals the ball from her. Takes it down, goes up, and foul called on Hodges. Josie Hodges with the foul, and it'll be a shooting foul.
Number 12, Josie Hodges with the foul on that one. Carson is just being so pesky and getting, I don't know, she's probably got 6 steals already for this game, just in this first quarter.
Taylor to the line.
And that's a much needed improvement of Making free throws.
How many times can you use the backboard in one shot?
Hey, as long as it goes through, don't matter. And Carson gets the ball for a second shot. Eyes it up, and off the backboard, and good.
2 for 2 on free throws for Carson Taylor. 12-0 Brown County with 39 seconds left here. And out of bounds, they're saying, as McClure stepped on the line. Brown County, you get the basketball with 37 seconds left here in the first, up 12-0. Inbound to Boylan. Boylan with the dribble to the right side. Gives it to Stroud. Stroud looked to Craven. Gives it back to Boylan. From the free throw line, no good. Rebound, bounced around, finally got into the hands of Kelly. She gets it out to Hodges. Or Reeves, excuse me. Gives it back to McClure. McClure shoots a long three, no good. A rebound, and it ends up in McClure's hands again with a shot, no good. Rebound by Kelly. She had a couple of rebounds in that take there.
Yep. 35. Taylor Craven with the foul. That'll be her first. Takes Ashlyn Kelly to the line for 2 shots. Her first shot is up and no good. 2.4 seconds left on the board. 12-0 Brown County on the scoreboard. Ashlyn takes the next shot. Off the board, no rim contact, so we have Brown County ball.
And Brian, that rule is made so you can't throw the ball up there hard and get your own rebound in late, particularly late in the ball game.
Yep, or you have to be pretty accurate.
Yeah,
and hit that rim. You got to hit the rim.
Hit it boink on the end.
Yep.
If you can do that. Baseball pass from Cassing to Taylor. Taylor goes up, off, no good as they can't make that final shot. Makes it 12-0 at the end of 1 quarter of play. Brown County leading 12-0 over West Prairie. 7th grade girls basketball will be back.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It could save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service with their state-of-the-art equipment and skilled team of lawn experts are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Call Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. Bemis Lawn Service, they've got an eye for all things green. Go Hornets!
Unless you want to run a Grinnell offense.
Yeah.
Steve Surratt, Brian Ingram back with you, talking basketball in between, getting ready for high school basketball. Brian's one of the assistant coaches down for the Brown County Hornet boys. West Prairie ends up with the ball. Stroud rolls with the ball, which means that's traveling.
Looks like we have Cora Anderson in the game for Brown County.
Inbound by McClure. She gets it inbound to McGrew. Back to McClure. McClure drives on Taylor. Can't get stopped. Ball back out front to Reeves. She's guarded by Stroud. Stroud's going to knock the ball away. Got a down the floor off the rim and good. Tell you what, I have seen her play in a couple of ball games, and she's a little pest.
She is. And she's understanding where to be at the right times, and she just plays hard and goes after it. So
Reeves brings it up, finally gives it over to Kelly. Down low, that is Flam, no good. Rebound is by Kindheart, or McGrew, no good. Rebound then is to Taylor, out front to Stroud again. Goes up off the glass, no good. That was so close. Ball knocked away by Stroud, but ends up in McClure's hand. Taylor ends up with it. She goes.
Oh, nice find.
Yep. Oh, had a backside. Now got one in. Anderson shoots, no good. Yeah, that was a good feed on the backside to have the presence.
Yep.
That's showing some good basketball vision there.
Seeing the floor.
Boylan will inbound. Little four-corner action going on. Feeds under the basket, knocked away from Anderson, right back into Boylan's hands, out of bounds. She was trying not to clog up the hole because she thought there was going to be a layup there.
Yep.
Ball knocked away. Ends up in Stroud's hands underneath the Taylor, no good. Rebound. That was McGrew. Stroud there in the middle of things again. McClure gets bounced by Boylan. Stops. Got nobody to throw to. Body block, going to call block on Boylan, I'll bet you. Yeah.
Yep. Which I think it needed to be called, but there was about 4 fouls before that should have been called, I believe.
That's McClure. Shoots a long two, no good. Gets back on the outside, rebound out there, and ends up in Stroud's hands. She gets bumped around.
Nice
Gets it out to Anderson. Anderson with the dribble, left-hand side, back to Stroud. She drives the middle, and a reach-in call.
A lot of good things there. Stroud had a.
Looks like Charlie Maxwell coming into the ball game. Stroud coming out, getting an applause as she comes out. She's been playing hard. Ball inbounded to Cassing, off the glass, and good. Makes it a 16-0. Or no, yep, 16-0. Brown County. Down to about 4 minutes left here in the second. And another jump ball.
Nope.
Oh, foul.
Foul.
That's going to be on Cora
Anderson, her first.
Timeout called on the floor. 16-0 Brown County with 4:04 left here in the second on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll be back.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress.
Back with you. We'll be back with Mao and Autobody after the next break. McClure drives on Taylor down the right side. Taylor cuts her off, though. Feeds underneath to McGrew, and she's going to get fouled. I think Cassing's going to get that.
Callie got her first. Yeah, just didn't have that defensive position and tried to reach around, get that deflect, and got too much body on it.
Ball be inbounded. McGrew gets an inbound to Kindheart. The ball taken away by Anderson. Then got back, then back in Anderson's hands. Gets it across to Taylor. Taylor feeds to Maxwell. Maxwell for two, and she makes it. What did we just talk about, Brian?
I know. That was it right there.
Stayed right where she was, knowing that she was the outlet. She got the outlet pass. Taylor steals the basketball again. Goes up, off the glass, and good. Makes it 20-0. Brown County. 3:18 left on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock here in the second quarter. McClure gets the ball stolen away by Taylor. Goes down, off the basket, good, 22-0. And the thing about it is, you almost hate to call the dogs off in this ball game because you're trying to teach them to be aggressive and play like this all the time.
No, got the arm, not the ball. That's her second foul, Cora Anderson.
Wholesale changes. Looks like Reeves back in the ball game. Kindart back in.
Looks like Ava Bollinger in. Brown County.
Boylan, Cassing, Bollinger, Maxwell, and Taylor, your 5, I believe, for Brown County. Shot was up, no good. Rebound by Maxwell ends up in the hands of Kindheart. No good. Cassing with the rebound, feeds it out to Taylor. She'll push it up the floor, goes to the right-hand side, takes the shot from out, no good, and fought inside. And
yeah, that little Ava got on the floor and was scrappy and going after it. That was good to see.
Yeah. Bollinger on the floor. Brown County's ball. Boylan inbounds. Gives it down to Cassing under the basket. Partially blocked there by Kindheart. Back up. No good. Boylan ends up with it. Going to have a tied up ball. Going to be West Prairie basketball.
Toughest thing for a basketball player, post players, got to use that left hand on that left side.
Hodges with the basketball. A little push off to make some room, and she makes the first bucket for West Prairie. And I think that was Kindheart, wasn't it? Or who made that?
Hodges.
Hodges, okay. Taylor turn around by Cassing, going to get a foul. Looks like a foul's going to be on Kelly, I think.
24, and that is her 3rd foul here in this first half. We got 2 minutes left. Coach has already got someone on the sidelines to come in for her. So Callie's getting to shoot 2 free throws here. Her first shot is up and bounces off the back of the rim and in. Nice shot right there. Nice touch to it.
Maxwell comes out. Stroud comes back in the ball game. Boylan back in.
23-2 here. 2 minutes left. Callie's got 1 more free throw. It's up and no good.
Rebound going to be tied up as Taylor reaches in, gets Brown County the ball back.
Yep.
Inbound by Boylan, tries to get it to Cassing, and a nice job there by Peyton McGrew to get in front of that ball.
She sure did. Had that, kind of expected it and beat her to the spot and able to get her hand on it. We kind of forced it. Do it again.
Block, Taylor gets the ball, ends up McGrew gets it. She puts it out to the other side. Stanberry up front, that is Kindheart. Kindheart throws it, trying to get to McClure, and it goes out of bounds. Yeah, McGrew knows that that's coming. She is anticipating what we're going to do, so we're going to have to do something different. Stroud with the basketball. Throws cross court, gets it to Cassing. Cassing over to Boylan. Boylan sees Taylor but can't get enough on the pass. Ends up in the McGrew's hands. Coming back the other way, that's Hodges. Hodges still with the dribble. Feeds down low. Off the backboard, that was McGrew.
Yep, nice move for her. Just Callie didn't have the right defensive position, and McGrew drop step and nice layup.
Scramble for the ball on the inbound, going to be a jump ball, going to be a black basketball. Now, Bryan Junior High, do they have a running clock?
4th quarter. 30, yeah, it'd be 30 points.
Underneath the basket, no good by Kindheart. Cassing had the rebound. McGrew knocked it away. Taylor ends up with the basketball for Brown County in the process, carried the ball.
Yep.
Which is really a double dribble if you bring it down technical. There's no such thing as carrying the ball, right?
No, it's double dribble.
I think we had that discussion last year. They're basically picking the basketball up, so when you put it back on the floor, it is essentially a double dribble.
That's correct.
Ball driven in by Hodges. She pulls up, tries to shoot, no good. McClure tries to nope, sorry, that was Reeves tried to get the rebound. At West Prairie, I'd just like for them to leave 5 ball players in the ball game.
They keep popping them.
It's not even a Grinnell offense where I know what the line change is.
Yep. Got number 0, McClure coming back in. Another jump ball here.
Brown County basketball, and West Prairie putting on full court pressure, which they should. And we're not handling it as well. And going to call a foul on McGrew. Peyton McGrew with the foul.
That would be her first. Oh, mister.
Gives it over to Bollinger. Bollinger over to Taylor. Taylor with the dribble gets it back to the middle. They've got kind of like a 3-on-2. She throws it off the board. No good. Rebound underneath. It was Bollinger, but the ball stripped away by McGrew. Coming back the other direction is Reeves. Reeves back to McClure. McClure stops. Going to take the 2. Shoots. No good. Rebound Taylor. And, ooh. Travel called.
Travel call, could have been jump ball, could have been
reaching.
Foul, could have been.
Hey, it's a smorgasbord of what you wanted to call there.
Yep.
Inbound, gets it to Reeves. Reeves gets to McClure. McClure drives. Taylor kind of bounces her back the other direction. And the ball goes out of bounds. As I've said before, girls basketball is a contact sport for a lot of different reasons.
Yes.
Bollinger with the basketball. She pulls up, gives it to Boylan, shoots from the foul line, no good. Rebound under the basket there was Myers. Alice Myers in the ball game, a 6th grader.
So Braylon Reeves gets the foul called on her. That's her first. So Alice Myers is shooting 2. Her first shot is no good. She gets one more chance. We did a little line change from Brown County on the free throw line.
Just 5 seconds, 23-4 Brown County.
And we had a lane violation on Myers. She stepped over the line before it hit the rim. So West Prairie ball. 23-4, 5 seconds left here.
Ball brought up. That's McClure. She takes a long 3. No good. That's the end of the first half of play. And it's Brown County 23 and West Prairie 4 at the end of one half. We'll be back with the Yuengling and Nissen halftime program after these messages. They're at 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling, 773-3397 or YN Agency on the web. We'll be back.
Dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mowen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mowen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is iCar certified. Mowen Auto Body, 149 Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Call 217-773-2127. Mowen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair. Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
Steve Surratt, Brian Ingram back with you on the Yuengling and Nissen halftime program, brought to you by Yuengling and Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. What do you got for stats for us, Brian?
Well, I don't have a shot clock or shot count, but we've Brown County has got a lot of shots off, which is nice, and we have been doing much better that all season long and getting shots off.
I would say we're in that 10% range.
Yes,
is probably what I'd say, but
yeah.
What if we're about 2 for 6 on free throws or something like that? So that's not bad.
Yep.
And the good part is, with this lead, we haven't shot a 3, and we shouldn't shoot a 3.
No, we shouldn't at this level right now. So right now, Carson Taylor's got 6. She's got 2 missed free throws. Charlie Maxwell with 2, Maddie Stroud with 2, Callie Cassing with 11, and Taylor Craven with 2. on the West Prairie side of things, Josie Hodge has 2 and Peyton McGrew has 2. The free throws are something we really need to improve on at this level. We've missed a lot of points and really have missed some game wins because we've missed free throws. So our defense has improved so much, and our offense is obviously improving. We're scoring, we're getting things done. We've just got to tighten things up. But
all right, we'll take a fairly long break here, give our voices a rest. I got to get something to drink. I forgot my cup. And we'll be back here in a few minutes with you with the rest of the Yingling and Nissen halftime program and the keys to the second half, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Come join our team at Service Master Cleaning and Restoration in Quincy for a rewarding career change. Wages start at $15 an hour with benefits including health insurance and retirement plans. Apply on Indeed today to join our team.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Brian Ingram, Steve Surratt back with you. We'll go to the keys of the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Have a healthcare need or question, talk to a real person that answers you need at Blessing Resource Center, 217-277-5000. That's 217-277-5000. Keys to the second half, you talked about free throws.
But I think we need to add in bunnies and just being able to square up and just hit the backboard.
Make the bunnies.
Yeah,
yep.
we've missed, I don't know, we've probably missed 20 shots underneath the basket.
I'd like to see us have to set up our offense a little bit more.
Yeah.
The fast breaks are fine, and I even said this last year on the boys, we really needed somebody to force us to run our offense.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to.
Yes. Yep.
And
down the stretch, you're going to have to be able to take care of the ball and half court set.
Inbound by Reeves, gets it to McClure. McClure goes to the right-hand side, a dribble with Fullerton on her. Stopped her dribble, trying to get it back out front, does to Stanberry. Stanberry loses the ball to Cassing, and the ball given back to Craven. Starting lineups back in for both teams to start this second half. It'll bring Fullerton bringing the ball up. And she's got Stanberry on her. Drives in and makes a shot.
All the way in.
25-4. And yes, it's the third quarter. I'll get that changed out. As
good anticipation.
Taylor. Go ahead.
Carson Taylor. She passes to Fullerton and travel called.
Substitutions. McGrew coming back in. She should be.
McGrew and Kelly. Kelly has 3 fouls for West Prairie, and Tinley and Corey Anderson have 2 for Brown County. They're the only ones that kind of foul trouble.
Stanberry looking. Dribbles to her left. Tries to get the ball low. That's down to Kelly. Back out to Reeves. She comes right, pushing Taylor. And get away from me. That's just not an arm on the body. That's a moving bumper.
Yep.
And McClure loses the ball out of bounds after Reeves gives it to her.
Yep, tripped over her own feet or tripped over somebody's feet and went down.
Inbound by Fullerton. Back to Cassing. Fullerton will bring the ball up for Brown County. Looks like still a man-to-man defense. Ball given back. Stolen. Up the court. That's Kelly off the glass and good. Make it 6 points for West Prairie.
Her first bucket of the game. West Prairie with the full court press.
As Fullerton just bullies so good. Fought for Fullerton off the glass, no good. Bounced off of Craven's hands, and it'll. Want to thank all of our listeners out there, watchers. Hey, send notes to the sponsors, or if you're in the sponsors store and you see the owner or person that does the advertising, make sure you tell them how much you appreciate them bringing the ball games to you, because we couldn't do this without the help of our local sponsors. And I'll put this out there. If you're a sponsor and you're looking, hey, my mom might want to do something, don't want to do it long term, guess what? We get the Lady Hornet Classic coming up from the 19th through the 26th. Opportunity for you to be in 25 basketball games. We'll have every basketball game of the tournament, and we're sponsoring the trophies for that tournament and the all-tournament team. So we like the Lady Hornet Classic. It's a good basketball tournament, and you come out and watch it. And what you can't watch, if you're just coming out for Brown County and want to watch the other teams, that's great too.
Well, we got McClure shooting her second of 2 free throws. She missed both of them. The foul was on Tinley, her third. Shot was bounced around. Cassing pulled it up, finally got the rebound, and then we got tied up in the jump ball. So it's Brown County ball.
You know, what I'm seeing out of West Prairie this half and the end of last half is they've become more physical.
Yes.
They figure Brown County's going to play physical, we're going to play physical.
Yep.
Boylan with the basketball, takes it down the right side, trips, loses the basketball, ends up in Reeves' hands. Tried to get it down to Stanbury, that was McGrew. And it was knocked out of bounds. It'll be Brown County basketball.
A lot of out of control right now. Everyone's pressuring everyone, and not very good control.
Fullerton takes the down sideline. She gets stopped, ends up in McClure's hands. Taylor ties her up. We'll go back the other direction on the tie-up. Well, I liken it to a pinball machine.
Yeah.
The ball just keeps bouncing around. If we don't say something about what's going on, it's because it's happening faster than we can even
Yeah. There's a lot of
try.
bouncing going on.
Hodges will inbound, gives it to McClure. Right side, that's Reeves. Back to McClure, off of her, out of bounds turnover. I'm glad, and usually junior high games, we don't keep track of turnovers either.
No, it can.
Because usually if we can get out of the first quarter without 10 turnovers
Yes.
on either team. Inbound Fullerton, got him lined up at the free throw line. Taylor, she'll try to bring the ball up. She's got the ball against Barkley. And that's Fullerton on the backside for a basket, making it 27-6.
Yep.
Here in the third quarter, down to 2:52. Brown County would like to get about 9 more points. Get that running clock in the fourth clock.
Yep.
And could have been a foul there on Taylor as she knocked the ball out of Hodges' hands. Olivia Barkley in the ball game. Ball inbounded. Taylor goes off of Taylor, back into Barkley's hands, back out to Reeves, and she's going to go over and back. Got her quarters mixed up, Ryan.
Yep, got discombobulated and took off the wrong direction.
Taylor bring the basketball up for Brown County with 2:30 left here in the third. Kindheart getting ready to check back into the ball game. Back out front to Fullerton. Right side, she's got her dribble. Goes baseline wide open, stops, shoots, no good. Rebound, Boylan, kicks it out to Stroud. She stops, shoots, that is blocked by Hodges. She'll bring it back the other direction. Feeds down low.
Nice.
That was a nice feed to Barkley
sure
there.
Was. Yep. It was a nice strip and then nice find and nice finish. Good play for West Prairie there.
Taylor takes it to the right side. They put McGrew on her now.
Ooh.
Fullerton traveled. Got those happy feet going,
Happy
Brian.
Feet, yep. Feet took off before everything else. Hodges out. Kindheart back in.
Barkley brings the ball up. Looks to the right side, and she travels because Stroud came up and was going to steal that ball.
Yep.
And she goes, I better not throw it.
Better not, and then she couldn't stop her feet.
27-8, 19-point lead for Brown County. For those of you wondering, need 30 for a running clock. Down to 1:36 here in the third quarter, and it'll be Brown County basketball.
Carson had the right idea right there. She had a nice crossover, but she just penetrated too far. She needed to stop herself and take a good jump shot.
Fullerton inbounds,
Nice
Casting
pass.
open under the basket, no good. Rebound Boylan, no good. Rebound fought for and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Brown County ball as they say it went off of Barkley. Inbound by Fullerton. Gives it to Casting, nice anticipation by Reeves on that. Back the other direction, Barkley ball knocked away by Boylan, ends up in Taylor's hands. She'll come back the other direction. She's got a 1-on-3 and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Nice move by Kelly. Ashlyn Kelly made a good defensive play there.
She sure did. Good hustle play there just to get the ball knocked out of play and stop the drive.
Fullerton for the inbound. Tries to get it to Casting. Boylan ends up with the basketball as we had the pinball thing going. Stroud right side up against the bigger Kelly. She gets trapped down low and double dribble. She was down in the land of the Giants there.
Yep, a little too deep.
And makes the ball.
Her fourth point of the evening for Barkley.
And I wonder if she's not one of the starters on the 8th grade team. It's a 7th grader.
Yep.
Down to Boylan, she shoots, no good. Ball goes off of Kindhart. Fullerton inbounds, everybody breaks. Try to get into Casting, and they tipped it, and she still gets to it. Gets fouled in the process.
So Kindhart gets the foul. Puts Callie Casting to the line for her 2 free throws. Her first shot is up and no good. Just off the back of the rim. Looks like she had the right line, just a little deep. Her next shot is up and no good. Just bounced around again. Looked a lot better than the first few free throws, just missing a little bit.
Reeves comes back the other direction. Stroud on her. Nice hand movement, knocking it back, but she got knocked on her keister. Barkley with the basketball. Fullerton on her. Pulls up. Ball knocked away by Taylor. That was Kelly. Kelly down low.
Nice
to
move.
McGrew, and she makes another bucket.
Yep.
Down to less than 10 seconds, going 27-12. And Brown County loses the basketball.
She stepped inbounds as she was making the pass. So.
The inbound's going to be Kindhart. She tries to get it into McGrew and knocked off by Boylan. McGrew under, knocked away by Fullerton.
4.2 seconds here.
Modified 4 corners, what I call this. Knocked away by Taylor.
Yep.
Good active hands again.
Very good. Keep taking a few tenths off every time.
We'll have a quick post game for you, brought to you by your Mount Sterling IGA. Stop in there for lunch at the deli, 200 Pittsfield Road. Ball knocked away. McGrew ends up with it. Back out to Barkley, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. With that, it is Brown County 27 and West Prairie 12. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
West Prairie to start the fourth quarter, 27-12. Cass Communication scoreboard.
McClure back into the ball game. Taylor strips her of the basketball, brings it back the other direction, off the board, no good. Again, those bunnies we got to make there. A rebound by Kindheart. She finally gets it out to Barkley. Barkley, ball knocked away. Taylor ends up back with it. Goes down the floor, off the glass or off the rim and good. Carson Taylor with another bucket. That's what.
Eight for her tonight.
I'm surprised. I thought she should have more than that.
She should have quite a few more than that. Yep.
Ball fed down to Barkley. Barkley drives baseline, gets picked up by 2. Ball out to McClure. McClure shoots, no good. Rebound on the backside, goes off of Boylan. And it'll be West Prairie basketball. McClure's going to come out back into the ball game as Josie Hodges. Ball goes under the bleachers. Got to have a little kid crawl under there. Not a little kid, a young kid. Somebody smaller than me.
Yep.
Smaller and younger.
More agile.
Kindheart the inbound. Throws top of the key. Ball mistaken. And Barkley did the same thing that McClure did a while ago.
Yep, just took off the wrong direction.
Just as long as you don't shoot it and make it at the other end of the basket.
Well, we've had that before. Kind of the running joke for the Cassing family is Kinsey's done that 2 or 3 times. Scored it in the wrong bucket, and the running joke.
Oh, nice pass into Cassing, up and off the rim, no good. Boylan fights for it with the taller Kindheart, goes out of bounds. Going to be Brown County basketball.
That was a nice find right there.
I think Nina got a ball in the eye there. Fullerton with the inbound, Cassing, and up, and good, and she'll get the and one, making it 31-12. And this being the fourth quarter, I better change that while we're at it.
Kindheart with her second foul. So with Callie's made bucket there, she gets 1 free throw. Got Maxwell in for Nina Boylan.
Rubbing her cheek. She got a good shot there a while ago.
Yep. Kelly has the ball for a free throw, and it's up and no good off the back of the rim. Fullerton with the rebound, up, no good. Fullerton up and blocked. She regains it, and West Prairie recovers it, but steps out of bounds.
Yeah, Barkley had her foot on the line when she touched the ball.
Yep.
Anderson Maxwell into the ball game with Cassing. Taylor inbound by Fullerton, under to Cassing. Ball knocked away. Fullerton ends up with the basketball. Taylor now. That's Maxwell. Back out to Taylor. A little traveling there to try to get it underneath. That's Cora Anderson. Shot, no good. Rebound, Cassing. Up and no good. Thought she had that, and it'll be West Prairie ball. I thought she had that bucket, Brian.
I know, it just teeter-tottered on the edge of the rim and went back out.
Practicing, putting that ball off of that square.
Yep.
Barkley. Then they feed it down to Kindheart. Back over to Hodges. She takes a shot, in and out, no good. Rebound, Fullerton, she traveled. Alyssa Wilson coming in for the first time. 4:04 left here. Brown County with a 19-point lead, 31-12. Version of four corner, gets it back out to Barkley. Barkley gives it to Hodges. The ball knocked away by Taylor. Hodges gets it back. Looking behind her to find where Taylor is. She's got Maxwell on her now. Gives it a top of the key. That was Kindheart, no good, but the rebound, Barkley, and a rebound, Stanberry.
Fullerton in there.
Kindheart and Fullerton tie up, and it'll be Brown County basketball with 3:38 left here in the fourth. Getting a little chippy.
Yeah. Gotten just kind of been a little rough all game, so it's just kind of progressing.
Ball knocked away by Wilson. Jump ball, and it'll be West Prairie basketball. Hodge is on the floor with that one. Got it into Barkley. The ball lost out of bounds. Be Brown County basketball.
Yeah, dribble off her foot and rolled out.
After the ball game, we'll have the Mount Sterling IGA post-game show for you, and the players of the ball game brought to you by Casting Lumber and KLC Inc. That's Anderson. She'll shoot the long two. No good. Rebound backside by Cassing. Nice job making it a 33-12. Nice rebound and put back up. Barkley tied up by Taylor. It'll be Brown County basketball. And the problem that they don't realize, when you're looking up to see somebody, that's when the person can grab the ball.
Yep. Got some new numbers on the floor. Looks like Emmeline Market and Olivia Blair are on for Brown County.
Okay. Taylor with the basketball. She had Kindheart on her.
Nice.
Underneath the Cassing, in for 2 points.
Nice find right there.
Clure back in. Taylor knocks the ball away. Ends up in the hands of Stanberry. Stanberry gives it to Barkley. Barkley dribbles left-hand side. Puts the ball down low to Kindheart. Shot no good. Rebound Fullerton. We're headed back the other direction. 2:18 left. Ball down. Taylor can't save the ball as she throws it into the back of the basket. Clark into the ball game for West Prairie, and Tones, Mackenzie Tones.
Alice Myers coming in for Carson Taylor.
Ball's going to be brought down by McClure. Fullerton on her. She goes to the lane, kicks it down. That is Kindheart. Kindheart looking for somebody to throw to. Ends up in Myers' hands. Cassing to Fullerton. Bollinger getting ready to check back into the ball game. Cassing under the basket, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good.
So Bollinger in for Cassing. Got Fullerton still in there, kind of leading the pack for this younger bunch that's in. It's good.
Gotta have a ball handler.
Yep.
McClure trying to find somebody to throw the basketball to. Finally gets it Kindheart. Kindheart one dribble. Gives it to Barkley. Barkley's got Myers on her, and she makes the shot and pulls the end one. 35-14 with a minute and 22 left.
It was a nice move for Barkley. Nice long drive and floater in for, had a good bounce and went in. Fullerton out of the game.
So who's going to handle the basketball? Stroud?
I would say so.
Her
free throw was up and no good, and got a foul on West Prairie, I believe.
Did you watch Stroud on the box out there?
Yep.
Person mowed her over, though.
Yep. Flam with the foul on there.
Inbound Myers to Stroud. She'll bring the ball up. McClure tries to catch up. Stroud goes land to the Giants again.
Yep.
Feeds the ball low. That is Markert. Back to Stroud. Looking for somebody. Double dribbled.
She had the great idea attacking the basket. She just went a dribble, two dribbles too far. If she would have pulled up and taken that jump shot instead of driving all the way into the, like I said, land of the Giants.
Well, I'd like to say about Maddie Stroud is that she plays like she's about 5'10".
Yep.
But she doesn't realize she's not that tall.
No.
Rebound put back up and in by Tones. Mackenzie Tomes with a shot. Tied up with Stroud. Ball kicked out of bounds. Actually going to be black ball. One thing that Stroud needs to learn is how to drive in and stop fast, let those people keep going so she can get that open shot. She keeps pressing, and then there comes a point when they're not going to give anymore.
Nice board from Stroud.
Brings the ball up on the right. Shot up and no good by Bollinger. Rebound on the backside by Olivia Clark. She gets it to Barkley, throws the ball away. That was Stroud, no good. At the end of 4 quarters of play, 7th grade junior high girls basketball, Brown County 35 and West Prairie 16. And Brian, I think the accomplishment of the night is 35 points.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
And they played hard the whole ball game, and that was contagious. You saw the subs come in, play the same way that they saw going on there, and I think that's pretty great. I like we talked before the ball game, 7th grade team is improving, and a lot of people come to the first game and say, well, they've improved. Well, you needed to see them the first game of the year to understand what we mean about that.
Yes, for sure.
And post games brought to you by Mount Sterling IGA. Your Mount Sterling IGA, great place for lunch. Check out the daily lunch specials in the deli. Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-2213. What you got for us, Brian?
On the West Prairie side, Barkley had 6. Hodges had 2. Tones had 2. McGrew had 4. And Kelly had 2. On the Brown County side, Carson Taylor had 8 points. He was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Charlie Maxwell had 2. Maddie Stroud had 2. High scorer tonight is Callie Cassing. She had 17. She was 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Tinley Fullerton with 4, and Taylor Craven with 2. And that's the stats that I have for tonight. Brown County, we played a really good aggressive game. Most of our points came from fast breaks, but it was our defense was just we controlled the
tempo of the ball game.
Yep,
Really did a good job of that.
Just didn't let them do what they needed to do or wanted to do, and we were very successful. And we just got to clean up shots underneath. We could have been 60 points, maybe 70 points if we would have made half of our shots underneath.
Yep. Well, let's go to the players of the ball game, brought to you by Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and do-it-best hardware store, celebrating 50 years in the community. Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, 773-2611. And KLC Inc., offering screen printing and embroidery, custom and team apparel, and promotional products. KLC Inc., 509 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. Who are your votes for players of the ball game?
I'm going to probably say Carson Taylor tonight. She had I don't know how many steals. I don't have that stat, but I bet she had double-digit steals.
So we'll
tonight.
Give her the defensive player of the ball game.
Yep, and then Callie Cassing would have been offensive player of the game. She was 17 points, and she just played really well underneath the basket, and she had I don't think she had double-digit rebounds, but she had probably 5 or 6 rebounds to go with her night. So Carson Taylor with defense, and Callie Cassing on the offensive side.
Okay, all right. That's your players of the ball game, brought to you by Cassing Lumber Company and KLC Inc. I want to thank Mount Sterling IGA for the post game. Brian and I are going to take a break here as we get ready for the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show for the 8th grade game, and we'll see aggressive and fast play out of this 8th grade team. Stay tuned. You got some good basketball to watch.
Hey, Hey, Hornet fans, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty. Sometimes people ask me what the value of using a realtor really is. Listen, there's tons from marketing to the paperwork to the legal documents that have to be filled out when you're selling a home. I would love to talk to you more about what it looks like to use your local realtor. We've been in the business 12 years and serving Brown County since day one. We'd love the opportunity to work with you, so if you're in the market to buy or sell, give me a call or text at 217-491-0812.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available on the savings and tax credits available? Or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation,
$397.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
Come join our team at Service Master Cleaning and Restoration in Quincy for a rewarding career change. Wages start at $15 an hour with benefits including health insurance and retirement plans. Apply on Indeed today to join our team.
Napa Know.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Here today to talk about holiday savings. That's right, buy a Napa bag for $1.99, reusable that is. Get 20% off on 3 or more items you can fit in that bag. Also, Napa full synthetic, high mileage oils on sale. 5-quart jug, $23.99, 10W30, $24.99, and 5W20, $20.99. That's up to 30% savings on oil. Windshield deicer, $3.49. 911 power service, $9.99 for 32 ounce. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Station Rep Brian Ingram back with you on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. Get them out to look at your heating before you get it all fired up, and absolutely have to have it. Right now you can just put a few extra blankets on, but I'm telling you, it's Illinois.
It's coming.
It's coming. And so with that, let's go to our keys to the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. If it's a possible strain, sprain, or fracture, head to the Blessing Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic, 8 to 5 Monday through Friday at the Blessing Health Center, 4800 Main Street in Mount Sterling. No appointment needed, and the thing I like about that clinic is you can go in Kellerville, come in, turn before you get to that first place where Coles is in, take the back roads, and never go in Quincy to go to that place.
Yep.
So, brought to you by Blessing Health System. Keys for the 8th graders. What do they need to do to be successful, Brian?
They just need to stay under control. They need to just take care of the ball and take positive shots. They don't need to force anything. Just take smart, quality shots, and just keep doing business as they have been.
I hear one of the keys is that Ingram girl can shoot the three, and sometimes she gets hot.
Sometimes she does. It's getting better and better.
And sometimes some opinions would be she probably shouldn't have took the shot, right?
Yes, that is also true. So that goes
I'll
to
put you on the spot here for a minute.
That goes to my high quality shooting high quality shots instead of forcing some things.
Well, I kind of knew what you meant there. I just thought I'd let the cat out of the bag there.
But it's kind of across the board. We all kind of struggle with that. I mean, Hope Hope and Kinsey bring the ball up, and they both can kind of get themselves in trouble and by forcing some things when they could take a little bit more time off the clock. So
and some coaches stay away from that, but I think you need the outside shooting to open up the inside shooting.
You
I mean, it's no different. You got to have the run game to open up the pass game, or pass game to open up your running game.
That's it.
The outside and the inside. There's a yin and a yang in every sport to having success, and there's that balance that's somewhere in the middle.
Yes, amen. I mean, and they're learning that more and more, and understanding when they've got to do it, and how they're supposed to do it. So
and I tell you what, just from what I've seen this year, I'm going to give a most improved for the year already.
Yep.
And I think you got to give it to little Maggie Henry. I mean, she is improved drastically. I would say she was pretty stiff last year.
Yep. And it's her aggressive on the offensive side. It doesn't hit her hands, and she wants to get rid of it. She's going to the hoop.
Right back up with the ball.
And I don't know how many times that she's gone up with her left hand on that left side, and she's almost had more success going up with that left hand sometimes than the right. And I think it's that she's been putting so much effort and time into it, and she soaks up so many rebounds, and
Yeah, she's just added this new dimension to the team that we were kind of lacking last year, and could see that, particularly when we started playing some harder ball clubs. Is we needed that inside game going back to, you got to have a balance here, and she's balanced the inside game for Brown County. And so I just want to bring that out there, that you see improvements in people even on a good ball club from year to year. You got to look at those, what I call role players on the team, and how they improve, because that's going to make the difference. Your stars usually incrementally get better with age, and you expect that. But those role players, those bench players, the role players that you have on the team have to do their part.
Yep. Well, and to get a team to go anywhere, postseason wise, you have to be able to use all the girls on the floor, and they all have a job to do, and they all have to know that job and be able to attack it and own that job, whatever it is. And you can see, like you said, those role players knowing knowing those opportunities that they can improve and help their team, and finding a lot of success in there.
All right, let's go to the starting lineups. That was the Keys to the Game brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Starting lineups, looking for a full or part-time driving job, touch or no-touch freight, local or regional. Want to learn more about jobs available and apply today? Go to drivefor.com. Starting lineup for West Prairie looks like this. It'll be Braylon Reeves, Josie Hodges, Peyton McGrew, Ashlyn Kelly, and Maddie Tones. And we'll break for the national anthem.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. We should have left it here. Yep. Nina Boylan sang the national anthem, did a great job. The 7th grader, is she a 7th grader?
7th grader, yep.
And did a great job. So again, starting lineups brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a driving job, looking to get your CDL, they'll pay you while you're getting your CDL. They'll pay for your education and they'll place you in a job. Go to drivefor.com to find that out. Let's look again. It's going to be Braylon Reeves, Josie Hodges, Peyton McGrew, Ashlyn Kelly, and Maddie Tones for you for West Prairie. For our Brown County Hornets, it looks like this. It'll be Jamie Lohr, the 8th grader, Hope Ingram, the 8th grader, Lizzie Blakely, 8th grader, Mackenzie Cassington, 8th grader, and Maggie Henry, an 8th grader. Brought to you by Dot Transportation. Go to drivefor.com to find the job for you or the CDL license program. Brian, these girls are exciting to watch, and we've seen blowout games, and they're fun to watch even in a blowout game.
Yep, there's so many fun things that they do, and they see the ball or see the floor so well. You know, we talked earlier in the other game about the aggression and the pressing and that we're seeing more out of everything, and we do such a good job of that. So it's fun to see these girls play.
Thanks for Scranton Heating and Cooling for sponsoring the pregame. Jumping will be McGrew and Cassing. Cassing controls that, and that's Hope Ingram with the ball right hand side. Blakely back out front to Cassing, underneath to Henry. Henry kicks to Cassing. She drives to the board, off the glass, and good. And I've got to get my scoreboard, Brian, straighten back out. So if you want to take it for a second while I do that.
Yep, Brown County went up with the press. Hope gets the deflect, and West Prairie recovers, and they bring up the floor. Reeves has it, and Hope with the steal. Kick up to Cassing, and a layup for Cassing.
Before Steve can get the score changed, it's 4-0.
Yep, 4 quick points. Hope with the steal.
And she's tied up.
Yep.
That's going to be McGrew. And I tell you what, she'll be somebody to contend with here, as we watched in the 7th grade game. A lot of these girls played in the 7th grade. Timeout. West Prairie, 5:17 left here in the first, 4-0 Brown County.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
Steezer at Brian Ingram back with you. It's going to be Tones inbounds the ball, gets it down to McGrew. McGrew kicks it out to Hodges. Hodges brings it across. She's free throw line, takes a shot up and in for West Prairie. They scored their first 2 points a whole lot faster this ball game, Brian.
Yep.
Nobody looking for the ball off of Henry, ends up in McGrew's hands. She comes down the floor off the glass block, partially blocked by Cassing. She gets the rebound. Cassing will turn and bring the ball up. Kicks it into Blakely, low to Henry, off the glass, just what we talked about, Brian.
Great ball movement right there.
McGrew, Cassing picks it off, puts it back in. 8-2 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And they gave the ball over as they were trading people to inbound the ball. You got to be very careful about how you do that.
Oh, we got people open.
Cassing dribbles, shoots, rolls around and in. She used the whole rim there. McGrew gets it over to Reeves. Reeves boxed in and tied up. That's actually Lohr that tied up there. Had Lohr reaching for the ball, and you couldn't see, Reeves couldn't see over the top of Kinsey Cassing.
No.
Tones will inbound. Throws the ball across court. Blakely taps it. It's still going to be West Prairie ball. Nice anticipation there.
Yeah, it was. You saw that coming and got a hand on it. Brown County causing a lot of havoc here for West Prairie.
Tones on the inbounds, finally throws it. And there's Blakely again, gets it to Ingram. Ingram feeds to Lohr. Lohr goes up with the layup, no good. Ball knocked around, ends up in Lohr's hands. She shoots again, no good. Rebound, Lohr shoots again, no good. Blocked by Tones. And ball got by Cassing. Cassing knocked the ball knocked away, gives it to Blakely off the glass, no good. We didn't get to shot things back out, and it's probably a good thing we did.
Yeah, we've had a lot of bouncing.
I want to thank Mr. Bemis shows up a lot, takes not only pictures at high school ball games, but at the junior high ball games. Cassing knocks the ball away, puts it off the glass, makes it 12-2. Tones will inbound again. Tries to put it in. Ingram steals it, and she's going to get fouled by Hodges.
Hodges with the foul. Hope going to the free throw line for 2 shots. First shot is up and good. Subs coming in for Brown County. We got Anderson and Ella Henry, Maggie Henry, and Lizzie Blakely coming off. Hope's second shot is coming up here. It's up and off the back of the rim, no good. Anderson in with the rebound, gets tied up.
Stays with White.
Stays Brown County.
And I didn't bring up Anderson and Ella, both improved from last year also as your role players coming off the bench. Cassing for 2, no good. Rebound Lohr. She's going to get fouled by McGrew.
Her first.
Inbound by Ingram, finds Cassing in the lane, up and good. Easy 2 points. That'll make it 15-2 with 3:25 left here in the first. Tones inbounds. She gets it over to Reeves. Reeves gets tied up, gives it back to Hodges. Hodges tied up. Ingram ends up with the basketball. on the floor, little scrum, and going to be out of bounds and going to be black basketball for West Prairie. Timeout, West Prairie. 15-2 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 3:09 left in the first.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. That's Reeves trying to bring the ball up. Hope Ingram strips the ball, gets it to Cassing, off the glass, no good. Rebound Lohr, no good. Cassing gets the rebound, back out to Anderson. She shoots two, no good. Tones with the rebound. Tied up by Ella Henry.
Everyone's in there, getting hands in it. And
Tones will inbound. She's going to get almost called for time. Kelly with the basketball, loses it. Anderson kicks it back, gets it to Lohr. Lohr throws the ball away. It's going to be West Prairie ball. Had two people wide open there, just couldn't get a hold of the ball. Too anxious to throw the ball.
Yes.
Didn't get a good grip on it.
Didn't have the control. Yep.
Tones will inbound. That's Reeves. Takes it down the right-hand side. She loses the ball out of bounds. Still going to be West Prairie as it went off of Brown County last. Ball be inbounded. That is Hodges. Gets it over to Reeves. With the dribble, back to Hodges. She tries to drive and cut off by Lohr. Oh, and then she tries to push Lohr. She makes room, shoots, no good. Ingram with the rebound. They've got a clean shot, coast to coast for Ingram, off the glass and good. 17-2 with just 2:05 left here in the first. Baseball pass, Anderson intercepts that and throws the ball away. And Gretchen Hilburn in the ball game.
Yep, Cassing coming out.
She's just back for what, a couple of weeks she's been back, right?
Yep. Pulling the press back, so they're in a, looks like they went to man.
Good opportunity to work on your defense and let the team bring the ball up. Hodges, the Reeves, left-hand side, Hodges sets a pick. Reeves takes it to the right side. Back to Hodges. Lohr's on her. And the ball knocked around, ends up in the hands of Kelly, but back to Hodges. And stolen away by Ella Henry. And it's going to be a jump ball, Brown County ball. And I think Hodges getting a little frustrated, Brian.
Yep.
She's shoving people.
Yes, she is. Yep, getting frustrated, and 2 games of
back shot in the corner. That's Hilburn.
Nope, that was
Lohr.
Lohr.
Oh, Lohr, excuse me.
Yep.
I get those two mixed up.
But that was the inside move. She passed it in, wasn't there, kicked it out, wide open, take the shot.
Hodges with the dribble. We're back to Reeves. That's been a lot of what's been going on because we've been playing great defense here. Gets it in the corner. That's Kelly. Feeds into Tones. No good. Rebound underneath. That is Kindhard in the ball game. And she gets fouled. Nope.
Nope, I had jump ball.
Jump ball again. And Stanberry's going to check in, and they're going to bring Reeves out of the ball game. Hodges inbounds, gets it into Kindheart, back to Hodges. Back to Kindheart, shot no good, didn't hit anything, be Brown County basketball. Lohr brings the basketball up, kicks it right to Ingram. She takes a long two and nails it. Well paced, well passed, wide open.
Smooth. You know,
Yeah.
It was all, smooth.
And if you're a shooter, getting that ball when you're in stride and the right stride and set up right is so important.
Well, being that it's my daughter, I give her a hard time because she was like 6 inches from the three-point line.
And Hodges throws the ball up over the basket. Yeah, but when you're working to get open, you don't have a presence on that three-point line, whether you're behind it or in front of it. Hilburn tries to throw it underneath, and it's knocked away, I believe, by Kelly. Ingram inbound will stack him on the left side of the free throw line. And the ball knocked away. Nice job by Stanberry to knock that ball away. At the end of one quarter of play, it's Brown County 21 and West Prairie 2. We'll be back.
Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
Located in the beautiful countryside.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. 21-6 as we head into the second quarter of action. I'll get that up there before
21
it gets
2.
21-2, yeah. Okay, yeah. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be West Prairie basketball. Guy called Illinois on the offense. Well, Illinois didn't have any offense on Saturday on the football field and got beat by an unranked team, Brian.
No, that's not good.
Lost 2 ball games this year, and neither ball game should they have lost. They could very well be undefeated.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's exciting to see what's going to happen. They were ranked 13th and got beat by Michigan State this last week. Stanberry with the basketball. Got Kinsey knocked away. Hope Ingram ends up with it. And nice job there by Kelly to knock that ball out of bounds. The only other shot is to foul, or if you can knock that ball like that.
Yep.
Lohr down to Cassing. Cassing shoots.
Got foul on Maddie
40.
Tones, her first. So it's putting Kinsey Cassing on the line for 2 shots. First shot is no good. Everyone gets set here. Cassing's got the ball and it's up and no good.
Rebound fought for by Blakely, but she couldn't control it. Hodges with the basketball. Ends up in her hand. She's got Lohr on her. Still with the dribble, right-hand side. Comes back to the middle. Brown County playing a man-to-man, but the girls are doing a good job of switching. Out front, that's Stanberry. And then they give it low to Kindheart, she makes a bucket there for the 4th point of the ball game for them. 21-4 with
nice move there.
4:55. Ingram down low to Blakely, under to Henry, no good. Puts her own shot back up, no good. Blakely at the rebound, no good. And Tones with the rebound, and I think Henry's going to get called for a foul.
Yep, pushing the back.
Back into the ball games, McClure and McGrew. And coming out will be Hodges and Stanberry. McClure with the basketball. Gives in the corner, that's Kelly. Ball gets knocked away.
Paige McCaskill coming in the game for Brown County. Jamie Lohr takes a little breather.
McGrew will bring the ball in for West Prairie under our basket. McClure, Hope Ingram on her, just picks her pocket. Ingram will bring it back the other way. Brown County will set up their offense. Blakely at the post, finds Cassing underneath, goes the opposite direction, reverse, no good. And rebound on the backside was Kelly. Ends up in McClure's hands. She brings the basketball up, got Ingram on her. Back out to Stanberry. Back over to Kelly underneath. That was McGrew for 2.
Yep.
No?
Yes. Yes, it was. Yep.
21-6, 15-point lead for Brown County. Underneath, wide open. Blakely, nice pass there.
Nice find.
McClure brings it down for West Prairie, down to 3:35 left. Tone's going to get ready to check back into the ball game. Feeds down low. That's Kindheart. No good. Ball knocked around. Ends up in Cassing's hands. She's going to try to. She was trying to outrun everybody.
Yep.
Pulled it up smartly. Ingram, left-hand side, dribbles. Loses the basketball. Gets it to Blakely. Back out to Henry. Blakely. Cassing's going to set up the offense. Ingram, left-hand side. Got a lane clear out here where we're clearing out, trying to give somebody an opportunity to go to the bucket. Ball thrown away and ends up in Kindheart's hands. McClure brings it back down the other direction for West Prairie. And I hate to use the word overmatched, but McClure is overmatched with Hope on Ingram on her.
Yep.
Too tall, too long of arms. Ball dribbled in by Kelly. Back out to Stanberry. And Cassing ties her up. Jump ball. Brown County basketball. Anderson checking back in for Blakely. And Cassing will bring the ball up with 2:20 left here in the second quarter. Halftime, we'll have the Yingling and Nissen halftime program for you. 111 West Washington. Give them a call, 217-773-3397, or on the web at ynagency.com. Nice pickup by McGrew. Takes it down. Partially blocked by Cassing. Rebound by Henry. Cassing with the basketball. Looking up floor to Ingram. Too far behind the basket. Back to Ingram. Cassing. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. And it going back the other way. No, Ingram steals the basketball. Cassing takes it. Alley-oops it up. No good. I'm not a big fan of the swoop.
I'm not either. Or the one-handed layup, trying to be fancy, just be under control. And kind of our keys to the game, we're getting too fast, out of control, and not being smooth, and taking even the short shots. We're out of control and we're not putting them in the hoop.
Cassing steals the basketball and a pass, goes coast to coast, no good. Rebound, Ingram, and that's 2 points for Hope Ingram. Making it 25-6. Hope got a jam finger or something. I noticed
She
the
does.
tape.
Yep. A couple practices ago.
Tones with the rebound. She actually lost that. I don't think Brown County hit that. Nope, didn't.
Nope. Yeah, basketball practice a couple days ago just hit off and I don't know if it's broke or not. It's got some pretty bruised underneath side, so she's not complaining too hard. But
it's not a shooting hand.
That's the first thing I said. Hey, it's not a shooting hand. You're all right.
Yeah, because when you got to tape them together like that, it affects your shot because you can't spread your hand out. Ball backdoored. And nice stop there by McGrew. That was the only thing she could do. Kinsey made a great backdoor, and Hope got the ball to her underneath the basket.
Yep. That's the second foul for McGrew. And Kinsey's going to get to shoot two more free throws. First one's up and good. Hilburn in for Ingram. Everyone's set. Kinsey's got the ball at the line. It's up and no good. 1 for 4 from the free throw
McClure
line.
with the rebound, but she swarmed as soon as she does that. Blakely steals the ball from her, puts it up, no good. Cassing with the rebound, no good. Off balance shot. Backdoor to Blakely. Ball blocked by McGrew and ends up in McClure's hands. Back into the ball game. Hodges with the basketball. Foul going to be called.
On Cassing. It's her first. Ella Henry in the game for Cassing.
Down to 14 seconds. Brian will have the stats for you real quick. We can do that in junior high basketball. And Hilburn knocks the ball out of bounds. Ball knocked away by Anderson, picked up by Hilburn, off the glass and good. She gets her first 2 points of the night. Hodges brings the ball back up the other direction, throws it up, no good. At the end of 2 quarters of play, it's Brown County 28 and West Prairie 6. It's time for the Yingling and Nissen halftime program, brought to you by Yingling Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3397 or on the web on YN Agency. Brian, got some quick stats for us?
I do. For West Prairie, Hodges has 2, McGrew has 2, Kinehart has 2. No free throws for them. On the Brown County side, Hilburn with 2, Lohr with 2, Ingram with 7, Blakely with 2, Cassing with 17, and Henry with 2. The free throws, Ingram's 1 for 2, and Cassing is 1 for 4 on the first half of the 8th grade game here tonight.
Okay, brought to you by Yingling Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Give them a call, 217-773-3397. We'll be back after a station break.
Brown County Rolling Greens is one of the most beautiful 18-hole championship golf courses in west central Illinois. The golf course offers Monday unlimited play for just $22 and Senior Day Wednesday with discounted greens fees and free lunch. Rolling Greens memberships are inexpensive and include free range balls, discounted league play, and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Owning a home can come with lots of surprises like water damage, leaky roofs, fire damage, and mold. You're not alone. Call Service Master Cleaning and Restoration today. We're a family-owned business serving Quincy, Jacksonville, Macomb, and Fulton County, Illinois.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work life.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Let's talk about holiday savings. That's correct, the holidays are around the corner. Stop by any McKay Napa Auto Parts store for your holiday shopping. Milwaukee Tools. We've got heated vests in stock now. We have full line of Craftsman tools. We also have Napa toolboxes, Napa battery chargers. How about get your husband something that he really wants for Christmas beside a pair of socks or a shirt or a tie that he doesn't need? Get the good stuff with Napa know-how. Don't forget to shop online, and thank you for your business.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y, the Mount Sterling Ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
Back with you as we finish up the Yingling and Nissen halftime program. 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling, 773-3397, or on the web at ynagency.com. We're headed into the third quarter as I'll get my quarter changed. I'm a little late on that again. Too busy talking with people. As we head to third quarter action, it is 28-6, a 22-point lead. And bringing the ball is Hodges. Back out top to Tones. Back to Hodges. She drives, pulls up, shoves. That was so obvious it wasn't even funny there.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Let's push.
Push our way through.
Ball's fought for. Tones ends up with the basketball as we threw that ball away. Hodges brings the ball up. I've been seeing it the whole game, but that one was so obvious it wasn't funny.
She stopped. Pushed her out, cleared some space.
Reeves feeds down low. That's McGrew.
Maggie with some good defense there.
Ingram brings the ball down. Laura wants the basketball. She's wide open under the basket. She's saying, give it, I'm wide open. There's a trail here.
Yep, Hope found her.
Hodges brings the ball back up 30-6. Again, running clock only happens at 30 points in a junior high ball game, and I'm pretty sure that we're trying to get to that 30 points.
Yep.
Tones. Brown County doing a really good job here of not overplaying the ball. I mean, they could have easily took the ball away from Tones right there.
Yeah. It's a struggle, because I keep talking to Hope about, keep playing hard, but it's tough to play that aggressive.
It's time though to work on your hand and arm movement and not reach for the ball. That's the opportunity, because you're not going to get burnt.
Yep.
And to get rid of some of those tendencies, so when you get really good ball clubs, that you've got those skills down. And there's Laura open again with the path to the basket. She misses the layup, and Henry can't get the rebound. And it's going to be West Prairie basketball.
Well, we've missed quite a few underneath the basket again tonight.
Yep, those bunnies coming back to bite us again.
Yep.
Hodges brings the ball up slow. Looks one way, throws Tones in the middle. She's open, throws the ball off the glass, no good. Blakely with the rebound and a reach in by McGrew. They're going to say jump ball.
Yep.
The disadvantage of having a big lead is you're not going to get those calls. Cassing brings the ball down in a hurry. She said, I'm going to take 3. No good. Rebound Hodges. Lower on her. Cuts her off so she can't push the ball up. And that's really all you want to do on that is stop them and slow the ball
slow
up.
it down. Yep.
Right-hand side, or left, that's Kelly. Ends up in Ingram's hands. She's already, I thought she had already dribbled.
She did.
Okay.
That would have been double dribble.
I thought she dribbled once coming out. Is she going to shoot one from the free throw line and makes it? I think she's 2 for 2 from the outside tonight. Or is she 2 for 3?
Well, she's 9 points for the night, and I think that's, 2 for 2 from the outside.
Made that one from a free throw, made the one over here. Hodges gives it back over to Kelly. Kelly looks in the middle for Tones, not there. Ingram pass from Cassing to Ingram, just a little outstretched there.
Yep. A little too much gas on the throw.
Need to throw it up a little higher and let her run under it, like a football pass. Laid out there for the wide receiver. Hodges walks the ball up. Keeps her dribble, right-hand side, kicks the ball out. That's McClure. Ingram on her. Hodges, Cassing steals the ball because Hodges couldn't get it. Off the glass and good. 34-6 with 2:53 left here in the third quarter of action. Hodges, left-hand side to Kelly. Tries to get it down low. Knocked away. Back to Hodges. Is that ball kicked, Brian?
No, it was hand.
Okay. Cassing steals the ball from Hodges. Layup, good, and she'll get the one in. That makes it a 30-point lead. Makes it 36-7, 2:33 left here in the third quarter.
Hodges with the foul. It's her second foul for the night. We got a couple, 3 subs.
Yeah, Tomes, about as quickly as she came out of the game, goes back into the game.
Got Jordan Kunkel coming in for Jamie Lohr on the Brown County side. So we got one shot for Kinsey for the and one. And one set. Shots up and good. Nothing but net.
She'll come out as Ella Henry comes in for her. Ingram will take over at the point of the defense now. Hodges, Reeves, back to Hodges now in the right corner. She loses the ball out of bounds. Brown County gets the ball back in a hurry. West Prairie taking their time. Hope to Blakely. 2 points for Blakely makes it 39-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Good find for Hope. Nice pass, bounce pass in there.
Hodges brings the ball up. That's Reeves. Back to Hodges. Down low to Tones. She turns, throws it off the glass, no good. Ingram with the rebound, coming back the other way. 1:35 left here in the third quarter. Ella Henry stops, shoots, bounces twice, no good, and off of Blakely. Oh!
Says it was off of 22.
Must have hit it in between times that I didn't see it.
Yeah, off of Kindheart.
Blakely comes out. McCaskill is.
Yep, Paige McCaskill coming in.
Ingram inbounds, finds Henry. That was Maddie, and then followed up by, who followed
Ingram.
that?
Ingram got the bucket.
Got to keep my score up over here. Hodges goes right-hand side, sends McClure through, up and around, back to the front, to the point. And she shoots the 3, blocked by Ingram. Henry ends up with the basketball. And Ingram will bring it back the other way. And I need to say, Maggie Henry, now Ella Henry, shoots the ball, gets 2. Gets her name in the book. You can do that one of two ways. You can make free throws or shots, or you can get fouls.
Yep.
I hate to say which one that was my way of getting them myself in the book. Actually, it was getting fouled and going to the free throw line. Hodges pushes her way around, in, shoots, and good. 43-8, down to 25 seconds. We'll have a running clock in the fourth. Ingram drives off the glass and good. She made that look easy, Brian.
Yep. Glad she's doing it. She hasn't been doing that enough. Nice
45-8,
attack.
down to 10 seconds. Hodges gets the ball into Kelly. Kelly turns, partially blocked. Maggie Henry ends up with it, gives it to Ingram, and they're just going to let it expire. Score at the end of 3, 45-8. We'll come back with a running clock in the fourth on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll be back.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissan Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Located in the beautiful countryside of Brown County, Rolling Greens is one of the most beautiful 18-hole championship golf courses in west central Illinois. The golf course offers Monday unlimited play for just $22 and Senior Day Wednesday with discounted greens fees and free lunch. Rolling Greens memberships are inexpensive and include free range balls, discounted league play, and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
Back with you with the score, 45-8, 5:46, and let's get the running clock going. The official saying, I don't get paid by the minute, I get paid by the game. Let's keep this thing moving.
Oh, good crossover.
Great. And nice job by Ella. McCaskill ends up stepping on the line though, and a ball being out. But nice drive by Gretchen.
Yep. She needed to just take that one more dribble on that right side and
put the ball up herself.
Yep.
Hodges drives, gets a layup, 2 points. 45-10, Brown County with the lead. Hilburn bringing the ball up for Brown County. Drives, kicks out. That's Kunkel. She drives, ends up in Anderson's hands off the glass, no good, put it back up, and good. Anderson usually gets those second shots. She's good about following the ball.
Yep, she does.
Hodges over to Reeves. Reeves for a long two-pointer, no good. Rebound on the backside. Ella Henry gets it to Hilburn. Hilburn to set up the offense. No, finds Ella Henry wide open under the basket for 2 points. Nice court presence there and court vision by Hilburn to see Ella Henry open down there. Hodges brings the ball up. Hilburn on her. Ella Henry ends up with the loose balls that went off Hodges' foot and knocked away by Kelly. Substitutions. Renessa Ward comes in for Ella Henry. And wholesale changes as Reeves comes out, and so does Fowler. And so does Hodges. Big changes. Ball out front to Anderson. Shoots from the free throw line, no good off the rim. Tones with the rebound. She's going to bring it up. Ball knocked away, and Tones ends up with it. And just a lack of experience by Anderson there. She had the right instinct to go after the ball. She'd went after it full blast, and she'd been going down the court, Brian.
Yep.
McCaskill Can't quite handle the pass. Ball knocked around. Anderson ends up with it. Finds backside. It ends up being a shot. Hilburn with the follow-up. No good. Tones with the rebound. She's going to get it out to McGrew, but the ball's knocked around. Ends up out of bounds off of.
Some Plinko.
There's no way to describe what happened there, Brian.
It's like Plinko. You just don't know where
it goes here, and the next thing you know, the ball's going out of bounds over here, and you have no clue what's going on. Hodges getting ready to check back in the ball game. Wart finds Hilburn. Drives, shoots. And the ball was knocked out of bounds. Would be West Prairie's ball. Now, am I wrong? Did Hilburn start some last year as a 7th grader? Or
No.
she was a 6th person off the bench a lot, though, wasn't she?
She came off the bench, yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to take her a while to get back into playing form.
Yep.
Oh. Moving pick by Tones there.
Right idea, just got to stay set. You know, and a lot of times and I've talked to Hope about it, that you've got to help your person screen and close the gap so they don't feel that need to go find the person to screen. So nice shot from Gretchen Hilburn. Is a long 2.
51 to 10. McClure to Hodges. Hodges tries to go down off the foot of Wart. Oh, Wart gets an elbow to the mouth. And she's going to get called for the foul.
Yep, that's always the stinky part. She's tough. She's tough.
Hilburn knocks that ball out of bounds. Ball be inbounded by Hodges, gets it into Tones. Tones dribbles, throws the ball up and off the backboard.
Yep.
I can't tell whether she's right-handed or left-handed. I think she's left-handed.
It looked like she's left-handed there.
Hilburn for the long 3, no good. Ball goes out of bounds.
Time's winding down here. 25 seconds left.
We'll have the post-game show forward. In fact, I'm just going to start the reads now. Post-game brought to you by your Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store offering our community the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market while maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service. Second to none. Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2213. Going to be foul on the play. 44, McCaskill's going to get the foul on that, Brian. And it looks like McGrew's going to the line.
McGrew's going to the line.
And we'll have the defensive offensive player of the ball game brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, your hometown family-owned lumber and do-it-best hardware store. Been in business for 50 years. Celebrated that here recently. Get Route 99 South, Pittsfield, or Mount Sterling, 773-2611, KLC Inc. Spring printing, embroidery, custom team apparel, and promotional products. That's KLC Inc., 509 Pittsfield Road, right next to Casting Lumber Company. Or call 773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. So our stats brought to you by Mount Sterling IGA.
For West Prairie, Hodges had 6. McGrew had 2. She was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Kinehart with 2, and Tones with 2. On the Brown County side of things, we kind of had a smorgasbord. Everyone got in and then got their names in the book. Ella Henry with 4 tonight. Renessa Wart with 2. Gretchen Hilburn with 2. Jamie Lohr with 4. Hope Ingram with 13. Lena Anderson with 2. Lizzie Blakely with 4. Kinsey McCassing 22. And rounded out Maggie Henry with 2. Didn't quite shoot so well from the free throw line. We were 3 for 8. But overall, a good night. Good night for everyone to get in the game and got some good minutes.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'm going to save you on this one because you've got You got a dog in the fight, so I'll do this one. I'm going to give Kinsey Cassing the defensive player of the ball game because most of her points came off of her defensive play.
Yep,
then I'm going on the offensive side. I thought Hope Ingram moved the ball. Your daughter moved the ball really well, so we'll make her the offensive player of the ball game. But Kinsey had a lot of points, and most people would go, well, she's the offensive player. No, she got her points off of defense.
She did. She sure did. I would say out of those 22, I would say 12 to 15 of them came off of the press that first quarter, second quarter that just, yeah. Yep.
Okay, with that, that's the Mount Sterling IGA and the Cassing Lumber Company KLC players of the ball game. Want to thank you for listening. Don't know what we've got in store. I'm going to check about tomorrow night's ball game to see if we have people to go do that. But if not, well, I know we got boys, I think next Monday, I think, is their official home start of the boys' 7th and 8th grade. And, folks, I'm going to tell you, you need to come see the 7th and 8th grade boys play.
Both 7th and 8th grade are going to be fun to watch this year. Yep.
All right, with that, goodbye and thank you.